Campervan Beethoven are a Californian alt-rock band that existed from 1983 to 1990 and then again from 1999 and are still going. They started with, I believe, 5 members, most of whom had been in previous bands. They're fronted by David Lowery and have 2 other core members, but the rest are quite fluid. And they have released 9 studio albums so far. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the 4th studio album by Campervan Beethoven. It was their first major label release. It was their first time with an outside producer, and it's my first encounter with them. First of all, I want to just throw in that I think that their band name is genius. It's a great name. So it's obviously a portmanteau between Campervan, which is an RV, I think they're called these days, and Ludwig van Beethoven, and putting them together. And so not only is it nicely clever, it's also very memorable. So yeah, I certainly found that. I've seen the name, a few times, and I instantly recognise it. So let's describe this. So it's an album of songs mostly. There's a couple of instrumentals in here, and it's an interesting blend of stuff. So there's definitely rock or alt rock feel in here, but there are 2 in particular things that come in. So one is ska, and actually slightly slower than ska. I'd say maybe rock steady, but I'm being technical, and I'm not necessarily qualified to. And the other is Eastern European folk. And I mean, there's quite a strong folk feel anyway, because there's a use of mandolins and violin, but it's also got brass, which Eastern European folk often has. It's a nice mix of stuff, actually, I think, in here. Musically, it's kind of interesting and, made me perk up my ears a bit. The singing is okay. He sounds a bit like he's got a blocked nose permanently. The lyrics are interesting and curious. So most of the tracks here are written by the band except for Oh Death, which is a traditional song. It has more of a tendency towards full sentences than some songs do in some bands. And so has more followable ideas as a result, and have a tendency for the sentences to span lines. So, your sentence might be over 2 lines or maybe even 3 lines, so you get kind of conjunctions at the start of the lines and stuff. So I enjoyed digging into the lyrics and hearing them and kind of thinking about what's going on. Some of them are kind of stories. There's a kind of dreamlikeness to some of them in terms of it's a bit surreal at times, and sometimes it's surprising. I especially liked the last track on the album, which is Life is Grand, which is basically expressing something along the lines of life is good, and I hope I'm not upsetting those people who would prefer us to say that life is otherwise. And it's just nicely put together as a song. So all in all, a very quick pass on this, but it's a great package. It's got some interesting music. It's got some interesting lyrics. So I found the whole thing quite engaging, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. So yeah, this is one of those where I've definitely thought, I'm really glad that I've undertaken this thing of doing these reviews, because I discovered this album as part of it. So that's what I think. As always, I want to get the conversation going, so please do tell me what you think of this album through the comments box. This is only the start of the conversation, and that's it from me for now.